Alle Frauen in deiner Familie sind Nutten.
Bring deine Alte mit, sie wird im Backstage zerfetzt, ganz normal. Danach landet dann das Sextape im Netz.
There's a battle cry coming out of our bedroom at night.
That's because of me. There are glass shards in your lubricant.
Bitches today want to stay virgins. Two options.
Ass or mouth, little girl.
While I smash your teeth out, you'll be screaming like a cunt.
Provokationen gehören in der Rapper-Szene quasi zum Geschäftsmodell.
Sie verherrlichen sexuelle Gewalt gegen Frauen.
Wir sprechen hier über die Kampagne #UnHateWomen.
Nachdem eine Unterstützerin das Video auf Instagram teilt und den 37-Jährigen markiert, setzt er tatsächlich ein Kopfgeld auf die junge Frau aus.
Wer die Nutte ranbringt, 2000 Euro.
Jetzt distanziert sich sogar die Rap-Szene von Flair.
Der Jesus-Song ist heute auf den Index gesetzt worden.
Diese Spirale gilt es zu durchbrechen, denn aus Worten werden Taten.
You're looking to get into the GTA housing market. Things aren't easy.
Interest rates are going up yet again.
Record high rental prices in the GTA. Costs going up for a whole bunch of things.
Idea.
Seems like a crazy idea, but that's what the brand did in Toronto.
Creating their own media placement, which I think is fairly smart.
Shopping is much easier because we could actually see what this would look like in smaller condos or houses.
Small space living solutions that reflect city life. Everywhere you look.
It's sort of smart in a way that the showroom kind of comes to you, which I think is genius.
They turned actual Toronto homes into showroom display.
I really like this. So good.
Around the world, 3 million women are living as modern-day slaves, kidnapped or tricked from their home and forced into prostitution. On the dark web, closed prostitution forums flourish, and men share reviews of sexual encounters with trafficked women, with no legal repercussion. On EU Anti-Trafficking Day 2018, we teamed up with 11 European countries, all united for one common cause: end human trafficking and forced prostitution. We wanted to be a mouthpiece for these women, the only way anyone could hear them, through the reviews of their abusers. The Voiceless Women, a film exposing the deepest forms of misogyny and abuse millions of women face every day, all over the world. We went undercover on the dark web and was admitted into a closed prostitution forum ring, where we extracted hundreds of reviews and the names of its authors, then had actors and real sex workers lip-sync them unedited in a very explicit film, exposing both words and usernames of each reviewer for the world to see.
Pushed into her ass, an inch, no problem, and quickly eased in fully.
Soon as money was exchanged, I pissed all over her. Not the polite little, tinkle, tinkle.
The campaign was released simultaneously all over Europe, both to the press and on influential media channels to ignite a debate that would aid victims of trafficking.
Slavery is not a historical fact, it is a present reality.
But ultimately put pressure on UN governments to be more aware of the signs of trafficking in its societies. And it paid off. Less than 2 weeks after launch of the campaign, the unthinkable happened. Anonymous tips started to come into the NGOs about houses where trafficked women were held as working sex slaves. This led to police raiding 2 houses, and 4 women have been saved and are now back home and have begun educations and a new life. The Voiceless Women, because no one deserves a life in abuse and forced sexual slavery.
Big businesses and brands that suffered during the pandemic found their way back, but the smaller stores still suffer.
This lockdown has been a real tough phase of my life. I have seen bad days, but this was the worst.
Last year we helped small businesses through Diwali. So this year we decided to bring it back. Presenting not just a Cadbury ad. This Diwali, we helped hundreds of small businesses by making India's biggest brand ambassador be their brand ambassador.
इस दिवाली आप भी ना अपने पास वाले फैशन नोवा एम्पोरियम से ही कपड़ों की शॉपिंग करना। और फिर एम्पायर फुटवेयर, नाम तो सुना होगा। अपना स्टाइलिश चश्मा बगल वाले हेवन आई ऑप्टिशियन से ही लेना। सिद्धिविनायक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स से लेटेस्ट स्मार्टफोन खरीदकर धमाकेदार सेल्फी पोस्ट करना।
क्या कर रहे हो? मीठा लाए कि नहीं?
लाए हो ना यार, अपने पास वाले रोशन किराना से। आप भी अपना मीठा वहीं से लेना।
We used machine learning to recreate Shah Rukh Khan's face and voice to take the local store names in the ads.
इस दिवाली आप भी ना अपने पास वाले चॉइस ऑफ फैशन से ही कपड़ों की शॉपिंग करना। पास वाले आजकल फैशन से ही, रॉयल फैशन से ही, MK क्लॉथ्स से ही, पास वाली लक्ष्मी कलेक्शन से ही कपड़ों की शॉपिंग करना। इस दिवाली आप भी ना अपने पास।
Different versions of the same ad with local store names were targeted as per the PIN code of the viewer, showing them only the nearby stores. But it is impossible to cover all the stores. So we gave the power to the people to create their own version of not just a Cadbury ad. Any small business owner could promote their stores through their own social media networks like WhatsApp forwards and other social media pages.
शाहरुख खान मेरी दुकान गाइड करे। हमारे आसपास की जो दुकानें हैं, उनकी दिवाली भी तो मीठी होनी चाहिए।
Cadbury celebrations, not just a Cadbury ad.